Have you ever wondered what it's like to prepare for over a week and a half in the middle of a California desert for a race? Well, today I'm going to be telling you just that. We're going over exactly what I'm doing to prepare before I leave for the lake bed this next week to join Bailey Cole Racing for the 2025 Optima King of the Hammers event presented by Ford Performance. So let's jump right into it. I like to start by breaking down the things that I need to take with me into one of three categories. You have your tools, your equipment, and your apparel. Breaking it down this way will help you keep track of the things you actually need to bring and leaving those things that you probably shouldn't take with you to the middle of a desert. Now that we've talked a little bit about those three categories, let's go over what actually goes into each of those categories to make sure you're prepared for that week and a half out there on the desert lake bed. First things first, let's go over apparel because I think it's the one that the most people get wrong every year. Now, you have to remember the desert is not your friend. It is going to get really cold at night, it's going to be really warm during the day, and you can have everything from rain, snow, sleet, to dust and mud, to sunshine. It's going to vary and it's going to change fast. You have to be prepared for any kind of condition on the fly. I like to bring a nice set of gloves, a nice set of goggles for the dust, some face shields to keep the dust out of my mouth, as well as some thick jackets, some jeans, shorts, and all of that stuff so that I can always be comfortable out there working on a race car. Moving on to tools. This is going to change really depending on what you're doing. If you're just a spectator out there working on your own rig, just bring what you would normally take wheeling. I mean, for the most part, if you're going to break something, it's either going to be the end of your week if you have spare parts, or you're going to be able to repair it with the things you'd normally be able to do a trail repair on. If you're on a team, it's a little bit different. You want to make sure that you're talking with the team to make sure that they have what they need. And if they have any specialty equipment that they need you to bring, like for me, it's welding equipment. I'm taking my welding mask and gloves, as well as my off road jack to make sure that I'm the best support to my team out there. I'm not going to be wheeling, but I'm going to be working on a few different race cars, so I need to make sure that I've got the equipment I need to be successful. Moving on to that next piece is the equipment part. Now, for everybody, this is also going to look different. I recommend fuel, coolers, battery chargers, things like that that you're going to need to get through the week. Now, again, this is not some five-star hotel. You are in the middle of the desert, so be prepared. I take a solar charger, a jump pack, and quite a few other tech items, like these microphones and my tripod, to make sure that I'm successful throughout the week getting content, helping with the race team, and actually getting the things that I need to have done. It sucks to be out there without a radio or with a dead phone and really just being stuck because there's not a whole lot of choices out there. You've got to drive an hour and a half or 2 hours to get to the nearest place to actually go get a charger. And at that point, you're so far from the lake bed, you're missing the action. So that covers the three big categories of things you need to pack. Now on to just getting them ready so I can hit the lake bed this next week.